There's a term that gets thrown around a lot in the world of narrative, story-focused games, and it's intended to discourage people from playing them or talk them out of some slower experience. The term is walking simulator. It was originally used by people who think that video games should only have the killing of sex workers, or the shooting of Nazis, or the blowing up of aliens, or the destruction of alien Nazi sex workers. That's brilliant. Not that I don't absolutely love some good old-fashioned steam-blowing violence in my video games. I have thousands of hours in Apex, Call of Duty, Halo, Gears of War. I love to kill some alien Nazis. But I also sometimes like to think. Welcome back to the channel. I am your Game Pass guru, Colin, as always, guiding you up the mountain of Game Pass. And this week, we're going to reclaim that term. We're looking at the walking simulator, Lake. Now, over on the stream, we just ended our playthrough of Life is Strange True Colors, which, if you didn't watch, I'm working on the video, but that was a lot of game, and it's very hard not to spoil. So why not just click the link down below and watch the stream next time? And if you did watch the stream, then you saw me gush over the characters, the experience, the writing, the circumstances in that game. It's brilliant. Detractors call that a walking simulator, and that's fair. There was a decent amount of walking through that story. Lots of conversations that you don't impact, you just have. Lake leans fully into that by actually simulating walking. If you're the kind of person who likes watching esports, namely competitive e-cycling, yeah, that's a thing. It's real. It's like Peloton. But with GTA 5 graphics. And a steroid doping scandal. Look that up. This is completely true, I promise you. If that's your style, prepare to get mild and well-mannered this week as we look into Lake. Put on your New Balances. Lace up those Saucony walkers. Let's go.
Oh, wait, yeah, but do you really have to? 2 weeks is a lifetime.
Yeah, Steve, I really have to. But I will continue testing for Addit. Thanks so much for picking me up, Mr. Coleman.
Mr. Coleman? Please, just call me Frank. We're colleagues now, after all.
Well, okay, Frank. Thanks so much for making time for me on Labor Day.
All right then, get ready to roll.
Driving to such banging tracks as that. It starts with you being taught how to, how to walk.
Nothing too difficult, right?
I think I should be able to face the challenge.
Yeah, I've controlled video game characters before. It won't be hard. Look, if it's mail, you drop it in the mailbox. If it's a package, you leave it on the doorstep. I know this feels like an explanation that's overly simplistic, but actually, for the first couple days of game time, this is what we do. If this talks you out of it, then get talked out now. Save yourself the time. There is, however, a deeper game here as you get to speak with people around your hometown and see where your old friendships are now. Talk about how things were left between you and those who stayed. Reminisce around town and meet people, as well as help them in various ways.
Can I help you?
Hello, here's today's mail.
New in town. Your face looks familiar.
Well, I grew up here and then left for college 22 years ago.
22 years ago, back when they called me Nancy Sinatra instead of Nancy Reagan. So now you're back, huh? I know what it's like.
You do?
It's best not to feel bad about it. Only a few people ever really make it. I wonder if it's gonna rain today.
Now, don't let it fool you. There is depth to that. The conversation system seems consequence-free, and the relationships don't seem to be super impactful, but it's almost relieving playing something as low stakes as remembering the Sugarman house. The things you say will open up branching opportunities for you, or
I
they'll
remember this is the old
restrict it.
Sugarman place, but the envelope says McGill. Must have moved away.
Let's get the biggest problem with this game out of the way off the start here. You can't pet the cats. Okay? I'm including this footage. You can't pet any of them. I tried every cat. This is 2022. Let me pet the cats. I want to pet the cats.
And there stands.
And
Diner.
that's all for
Wait,
complaints.
It's called Moe's Diner now?
I also don't have anything else really to glow over in this game. I know it feels like I leave things ambiguous, but that's what I think of this. I do not think that this is an important game, and I don't think it has anything to say except, well, welcome to Moe's Diner. But I don't think it hides anything from you. It doesn't pretend that there's any depth or pretentiousness here. The game feels exactly like what it set out to be. It's a game that is shallow to begin with, and yet still manages to fill itself entirely. And so I guess it does its objective fine. Look, I don't recommend this game, but I also don't have anything wrong
hello
with this
there,
game.
big cuddly guy.
If you want to save a cat who's sick, then this game will let you do it. But this game really is just the slowest and lowest stakes you've ever experienced. Maybe you just want to get away to small town America. Maybe your last trip to small town America was playing Norco, and so you want to go back to a Norman Rockwell version of small town America, in which case, good for you. Here's a lake. I don't regret my time with it, but I'm not going to go back to the lakeside anytime soon.
Like Genevieve here, and Thomas, and Oliver. Anyway, did you have a package for me then?
Well, there it is. That's Lake. It's a little bit different from the last time that I was a postman in Postal. You played it, you know. Listen, I played more than 20 hours of Shadow Warrior 2, slicing and ninja dicing my way through all kinds of monstrosities and supernatural entities just to finish editing that footage, start drafting my opinions, and find out that it was being taken off of Game Pass. So we walked in this episode. Next video, we're killing stuff. I have already begun. We are killing stuff in the next video, but thank you for making it through to the end of this one. I appreciate you supporting. If you haven't, please give a thumbs up. If you liked the video, then, like the video. Subscribe if you haven't yet. We're going to go through all kinds of things here on this channel. We're not stopping. I appreciate you guys so very much. Let me know what you thought, either here in the comments or find me on social media. I am at SorryBTR. The O is a 0 everywhere, including Twitch. Thanks so much for letting me be your Sherpa up the mountain of content available on Game Pass. We'll be back in the next one. See ya!